So this is the latest CRZ lithium conversion video, and here you can see the pack is basically back together. This is basically the state I got it in when I bought this spare pack, but obviously it now has the mods for the lithium conversion. So on this side we've got the two sets of wires coming out for the two lithium packs. It's got the internal mods here for the BCM full. I've brought these wires through. When you're doing electronics, I always go by the what's the word? Anyway, the policy that neatness is high on my priority list, and that usually leads to hopefully reasonable results. So I've tried to keep everything as neat as possible, make it look tidy, make it look not OEM, but obviously to make it look tidy and hopefully avoid any errors. So we've got the voltage fooler line coming back out here. So now out of this outlet here, which is where it connects to the harness, we've got the normal harness connector, and we've got the voltage fooling gadget which connects to there, and then we've got these two lines here which will be connected together for OEM use, and I'll put a resistor in them for high voltage once we start adding extra packs. So it's basically all back together, everything's tightened up, and it's ready to go in the car when I can summon up the energy to pull all the trim out of the car to actually do the swap. The actual swap itself probably is not going to take very long. I mean, if I'd had my pack when it arrived didn't have the bar or the cover on, which is a bit unfortunate, this spare one, because if it had I would have put all those on as well, so it would have just been ready to drop straight in. But I'll have to transfer those from my other pack when I take it out, but there we go, that's what it is. Yeah, it's quite a clever design. This is where the phase wires from the motor connect, and then we have the 12 volt DC to DC plus output there, and the grounds over here, that's the ground cable. So the three motor phase wires, they come in this conduit here and they'll connect here. And this is quite clever as well. This cover, you can't actually take this off, or we're not supposed to be able to take this off unless you break it, without disconnecting this little sort of selection of bus bars here. That basically disconnects the switchboard from the inverter section so that you don't have any charged capacitors and things attached to the battery when it's all wired up. So it's all very clever, and we're making progress. I finished work on the voltage fooling gadget, which you can see there. I've added a jumper to this now, so the jumper, with the jumper on it's OEM, and with the jumper off it's voltage fooling, but I can't remember which way around it is, if it's either on or off. Anyway, one way around it does its job, and the other way around it just lets normal data pass through it. So that's where we are at the moment, and I'll keep you updated.